No, let's verify that, sir. No, you just said you were a police officer. Right, okay, so let's verify that. And why's that then, sir? Why's that? Tell me why I can't. Tell me why I can't, sir. And first of all, you should have told me under section 3.5, okay, that you actually turned your camera on and you were recording. Yeah, but you should have informed me, sir. Okay? Could you identify yourself for me, please, sir? Could you identify yourself for me? Your collar number, please.
My number is here. You can see me.
No, your number's not on the front. 7334. And yours is 7916. And yours is 7918. Okay, thank you very much. Which is a perfectly lawful activity, sir.
Yeah, but we need to know why you're recording.
No, you don't need to know. You do not need to know. I'm standing in public. I'm standing in public, sir. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about that, sir.
Just a minute.
Okay, so what you got here, guys, is you got 3 PCSOs that decided to actually come up to me. This gentleman here, okay, so, and that's the thing, right, and that is what you have, okay. So you got this officer impersonating an officer by saying he was a police officer, and that's the problem. So, yeah, so I will carry on about my business as I'm allowed to.
Recording you.
And?
We are recording you
Yep.
on the camera,
And?
I have asked officer to come and talk to you.
Yep. And whether or not I wish to talk to him is my business.
I'm just letting you know.
Yep, no, that's fine. Thank you very much for letting me know. I appreciate that.
We are staying here until the officer comes down.
Okay, well, I may not stay here.
That's fine, sir.
So,
I need to let you know.
no, that's fine. And you're perfectly, and I welcome that. And thank you very much for letting me know.
Welcome, sir.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
My name's Stephen One.
Thank you very much.
Although sadly I've got a route west areas on our side of the
Okay.
road, although the map shows all there.
So you can see there, I was filming in here, waiting for the van to come out. These came out. This lady's quite nice. She's been really polite, really professional. This gentleman has been very professional as well, very polite. And then this one actually told me he was a police officer when he is a PCSO.
What you're about to witness isn't just another casual filming encounter. It's a perfect example of how quickly lawful activity can be escalated into something far more serious by misunderstanding, misrepresentation, and assumptions. A man peacefully recording outside public rights, filming in public is a protected activity. There's no requirement to explain yourself. Yet time and time again we see officers treat cameras like weapons, not tools of accountability. Watch closely how simple curiosity from the police turns into suspicion. Notice how quickly lawful behavior becomes framed as concerning. And most importantly, pay attention to how calmly the auditor pushes back using logic, respect, and knowledge of the law. This isn't about causing trouble.
And that's what I will do. So, yeah, it's a peak. So that was a very, very interesting one, that when you look at it, and you look at the way that it went, to actually come up to me and tell me he was a police officer. Wow. That's got to be a first. And also, just to let you know, for people that may not have been seen any of my other videos, this is the first interaction. Oh, there we go, blue lights. Okay, how's that for you? So then you got these guys here. So yeah, you got these guys here. Blues. Okay. Yeah, so as I said, so it was just very interesting. Look, this is a mental station, one after the other after the other. That was a nice little bit. Just walk up to the other gate and 2 cars come straight out. We can normally wait a little while to actually get that, which was quite interesting. And then as I pan round, guys, what you've got is you then got those PCSOs.
Right from the start, you can see the dangerous path this interaction is heading down. Instead of focusing on whether any law has been broken, because none has, the officer jumps straight into vague, potential risk language. This is something we see repeatedly in public filming encounters. Rather than articulating a specific crime or reasonable suspicion, they rely on uncertainty. The problem is, in a free society, you don't get stopped or questioned simply because something might be risky. By that logic, anyone holding a phone could be treated as a suspect. The law requires actual grounds, not hypothetical fears. Filming a police station from public land is legal and widely upheld by UK courts. Without concrete intelligence or suspicious behavior beyond simply recording, raising terrorism concerns is a massive leap. This is where
and the way that I was approached and the way that it was done. As I said, the female PCSO that's standing just behind me, she was actually quite nice. She was really quite pleasant. Let's go over and talk to this gentleman. Sir, would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind?
What you ask?
Oh, no, I just asked you a question. Do you mind if I just ask, what made you get into becoming a PCSO?
Well, I can't tell you everything that is.
No, just give me a...
Well, it's my choice. I want to become a PCSO, it's my choice.
Yeah, I know it's your choice, sir.
I can't tell you everything right
No. But were you doing it to try and make the world a better place? Were you trying to make the streets
I
safer?
can't answer you all this question. All you have to do is wait, there's some officers coming to talk to you, that's how you know.
Well, they can come out, but I don't have to talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's verify that.
If you can wait, that'd be nice as well.
No, that,
Yeah.
and as you can,
nothing to hide anyway. So.
and as you can see, I'm nice and chilled, and I will talk to you.
Yeah.
And as I said, for yourself and this lady here, you two have been really nice. Okay.
Yeah,
But then when you take that other gentleman, he should not say he's a police officer. He's not a police officer. Okay. So, and that's the problem. Okay. He can't tell me he's something when he's not. So.
No, we are community officers.
Yeah.
Correct. That's why we can't. That's why we talk to each other.
Yeah.
Some officer will come and talk to you. That's
And,
all.
and that's fine. And sir, I welcome any interaction.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I welcome any interaction. Okay.
Yeah.
So, are there how many the PCSOs here? So, are they actually based here, or do they come in from somewhere else?
I can't answer you this question.
Okay, are you based here or not?
I'm based over
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm saying. And as I said, I welcome any engagement, but they've got to be truthful. They can't lie. They can't go blah blah blah, and that's what they need to do. So, and that's what they need to be aware of.
Let's just sit around this side so I know where to go, right? What I'm going to do, mate, so I can see you're filming myself and our officer going to put our body once on as well, okay?
No worries. Thank you very much for telling me. I appreciate that.
No worries. We'll start off now. My name's PC Danny Griffiths, 3516 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you very much, sir.
2839 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you very much, sir.
So we can see that you're filming the police station.
Yep.
That raised some concerns for us. We're just asking why you're doing that.
No, I understand that it may raise concerns for you. What I'm doing is I'm just doing a quick video about the police station and about Hammersmith Police Station to do with why, when you look at the amount of calls that go into the police, that out of Hammersmith Police Station for burglaries and that, it's only 1 in every 27 people then that are visited from that.
So 127, as in...
One in every 27 burglaries, the police attend
That's not
in
true.
Hammersmith.
That's not true. I can't speak for the other teams that work at Hammersmith. Our team see it every
Well
single
then,
burglary.
you need to actually go back and look at the statistics then, and look at the actual stats.
So again, that'd be might be a question for my superiors. We can't answer that here now. We're obviously just concerned about
Yep.
what you're doing.
No, that's fine.
I'm more than happy with your explanation. That was if we preferred you didn't because of the high security risk around the station itself.
Well, first of all, can you tell me, is the police station secure?
Yes.
Am I standing in public, sir?
Yes.
Right. Well, then there's no problem whatsoever then.
However, you filming can be classed as sort of intel, covert intel.
Now we move into the next phase, and this is where things start getting even more concerning. Instead of a single officer handling a simple interaction, we suddenly see multiple PCSOs stepping in. For something that is completely lawful, the response seems wildly disproportionate. And it begins with a key issue: misidentification. One PCSO allegedly claims to be a police officer. That may seem small, but it's actually huge. PCSOs have very different powers compared to constables. Transparency is a fundamental part of policing. If the public can't clearly understand who they're speaking to and what authority that person holds, trust erodes instantly. the auditor does exactly what citizens should do, calmly asks for identity.
As you can see, I'm really chilled out, and all I'm doing is a quick documentary, okay, and speaking to officers. And as I said, I welcome any interaction from any officer, and that's how it should be. And most of all, when you actually came and you approached me, you are most probably the only officers so far from here that have actually came and approached me correctly. First of all, you told me you're putting your body worn cameras on, then you identified yourself correctly. When you take that PCSO that was actually telling you when he was walking up here, when he first came out the gate, there was 2 police vehicles that were coming out the gate. He stopped me, and then he actually told me outright he's a police officer. He's not a police officer, he's a PCSO. He can't say he's a police officer. That is wrong information to give to the members of the public. He cannot do that, sir.
Okay, well, I didn't witness that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take your word for it. Okay, so in terms of footage, all right, have you got what you needed?
No. As soon as I'm done, then I'll be on my way.
Do you know roughly how long that's going to be?
I couldn't tell you, sir. I could be here 5 minutes, I could be here half an hour. I couldn't tell you, sir. As soon as I'm done, then I'll be on my way.
Would you do post on YouTube, Facebook, or?
No, not all the time. I look at the footage, I speak to local people, and then I see what then local people would like to be done.
Okay, do you do this like around like public police stations, or is it purely Hammersmith?
No, I go around the whole country.
You're around the whole country?
Yep.
Okay, so where are you from?
It doesn't matter where I'm from, sir.
I'm not trying to think.
No. I decline to answer that. I don't need to answer my whereabouts and where I'm from.
No worries.
What stands out here is how the auditor remains composed while pointing out something incredibly important: honesty. The moment an officer or PCSO misrepresents their role, even accidentally, it undermines everything that follows. Policing relies on consent and trust. Without it, every interaction becomes adversarial. At the same time, notice how the simple act of recording has triggered a chain reaction. There's no allegation of a crime. There's no suspicious behavior beyond filming. Yet resources are being pulled in, PCSOs waiting, officers being called, all for a lawful activity. This raises a bigger question: why is filming treated like an emergency?